Before this video starts, I want you guys to go down in the description, check out G2A for CD, game keys, and just so you can see the comparison between Steam and this website using the link down below. It's perfectly safe, I use it. So let's get on to the video. Hey guys, welcome back again to Tech Country, and today I'm doing a video that I should have been doing every single month and I should have really have kept updated on. But of course, as you probably see on the title, I think my voice is changing. Not too sure, but anyways, top 5 RAM sticks. I don't want to get this boring for the people who have not seen this before. So subscribe if you enjoyed the video. So let's get into the first RAM stick. First of all, I did check all the benchmarks for these. I did check all the stuff so you don't have to do it yourself. These are some good RAM sticks, especially now since prices are going down because of the holidays. Now the first thing on our list is of course the Vengeance LPX 8GB DDR4 DRAM 2400 MHz C16 memory kit red. Now there's a lot to say about a lot of RAM, but this one is the most. This is one of those RAM sticks that you have the most options to choose from. Now there was 4 colors. There was the red, black, white, and blue. Now this is where I meant the options. You can get 8GB, 16, 32, or 32, but you get 4 sticks. With the other 32, you get 2GB. I mean 2 RAM sticks, but they're both 16. How this works is that there's 2 16GB RAM sticks. So that's how that works. Okay, anyways. And for the other 32, it is 4 by 8GB, meaning 4 sticks, each having 8. Now I recommend having each having 8, the 4 sticks, because the more sticks you have, the better it's gonna basically work for your rendering, whatever you're gonna use from. Now there's a 2133 MHz, 2400 MHz. 2400 MHz is what I recommend, 8GB. That's basically very solid. That's what the standard is. I think I actually have 2400. No, I have less than that actually. I have about 1600 MHz in this, but that's only because I don't know if you see good, but it's only because I have DDR3 and this is DDR4. So DDR4 is gonna be a bit more cost. Well, it's 666 MHz, 2800 MHz, 3000 MHz, or 3200 MHz. Now, if you can if you want the ultimate rendering speed, get 32GB. No, 32 is overkill. My bad. Go to 16. And for 16, the only 2 versions available are the 2400 MHz and the 2600 MHz. But of course, all the other color options are that. Okay, I got ripped off from my RAM because my RAM was DDR4, 2 sticks, 8 gigs. No, DDR3, my bad. And it was I think $75. And then for this is the my voice is like raspy, sorry now, because it's like 1 in the morning. Legit, it's 1 in the morning. Anyways, but legit, I could have got 16 gigs for about $15 more. So I mean, I don't know why this is DDR4 also. So let's get on to the next thing on this list. There's not too much to say about this. You can overclock, but I mean, there's no point of overclocking if I don't really need to. And these RAM sticks actually don't look too bad compared to the RAM sticks they have in there. They're actually a little bit similar, similar different by a bit. Let's go on to the next thing on this list because you probably want to get through this list fast. Now this next one is actually a very locked down RAM, which is the G.Skill F3 12800. Okay, it has a very long name. I'm just gonna call it a G.Skill F3. DDR3 PC3 12800 Ripjaws X series for Sandy Bridge. Now this is a dual channel kit desktop memory module. Of course, the RAM basically is. Now, this is a very locked down thing, meaning that there is other versions of this. Now, what I do recommend is actually checking out the used, because for unused, you can get this RAM for $40, 8 gigs for $44, clocking in at about, where's your clock speed at? Clocked in at about 1600 MHz. So this is basically about the same level, almost the same level. Mine's just a bit higher than the RAM I have in here, which is it's pretty similar. So this is a great stick, especially if you go on used for like 40. You get it for $40, $45 basically plus shipping. But it's great. On 1.5 volts, 240 pins. Of course, make sure everything is compatible. Dual channel, so dual RAM sticks basically is the key to go. The more RAM sticks, the better, depending on your situation. Make sure everything's compatible, of course. So let's go on to the next thing on this list, because there's not too much to say about this. It's basic RAM. So let's go on to the next thing on this list before everybody in the comments starts going crazy about my last video about Donald Trump. Going to the next thing on the list, we have the Kingston HyperX Fury 8 gigabits, 1866 megahertz DDR3. Now I should have put the DDR3 behind the DDR4, but I mean this list kind of random. Going towards more to the top, things are gonna get a little more expensive, and things are gonna be a bit more performance-wise. But this is a single. There's more options, but the cheap. If you're building ultimate budget PC or the ultimate, you're trying to just get some really cheap RAM, then Kingston HyperX Fury 4 gigabytes DDR3 1866 megahertz. Red. There's black, blue, red, and white. Now to be honest, white looks the best. My opinion, white looks the best. Blue, whatever. Okay, so it has automatic overclocking, which I've seen how it works. Is not that much of a big feature, to be honest, in my opinion. So it is compatible with AMD and Intel, but again, make sure everything is compatible with your motherboard when you're building. Now it's 4 gigabyte, 8 gigabyte, and 8 gigabyte two RAM sticks, each containing 4 gigabytes, which equals to 8. There is 16 gigabytes for 2 sticks, both having 8 gigabytes. But this one's gonna cost you $90 for that. But of course, everything is in all the links are in the description. Is it different prices for? Okay, so for some weird reason, it is different prices for different colors. So for red, which is I think the default color, okay, the difference isn't even that much. Okay, the difference is the little what? Okay, for blue sticks, it's $84. Well, you can obviously see in the description. Now, the thing about this is that all RAM is almost the same except this one for some reason. Of course, since it is DDR3, it is clocked at a different speed, so 1860 megahertz versus the last, which had a lot more, quite a bit more than 2400 megahertz. Starting off at 2133 megahertz, which is a big difference in speed. No, I have pajamas on. That's how late it is right now. It is 1:14 in the morning a.m. and I have a doctor's appointment the next day, or today technically. So I still have to get this video up and everything by tonight, which I should be up by 3, or have it done by 3. So let's get on to the next thing. Not too much to say. Of course, you can check in the description. I've checked all this. It's good for gaming. It's good for editing. It's good for all that good stuff. So it is factory tested. No, I'm not 100% sure, but with some RAM. Okay, I was just saying that. But he hasn't too much to say about this automatic overclocking. Now, automatic overclocking is not the biggest thing in the world right now because it's not like on DDR3 is not as good, but on DDR4 it's a lot better. So you don't really need adjustments to BIOS or anything like that with this. So it's basically just plug and play. RAM is super easy to install. So basically, just plug and play. Let's get up to the next thing on this list, shall we? On to the fourth thing, I have the G.Skill Ripjaws V-Series 16 gigabytes. There's a lot of Ripjaws in here. Oh, never mind. Okay, actually, I think everything's different, right? G.Skill Ripjaws V-Series 16 gigabytes. It's a kit, so 2 by 8, 4, 288 pin, SD RAM, DDR4, 3. So of course, DDR4 is gonna be a lot better in performance-wise than DDR3. Way better. The difference is like not even there. Difference is crazy. So PC4 24,000 Intel Z. Okay, you could look in the description. I did my research on all this RAM, so you should be fine as long as everything's compatible. So this of course is another lockdown one, meaning that you won't be able to find any other colors, or you could paint yourself. I mean, that's risky. There's any other colors out to my knowledge, and there is no there's no other model. Well, there is other models. It's just that there's only like this one. Like there's on the first one, there's like this model, but there's other categories that fit that same exact type. So basically, this thing has a cast latency 15, timing. You can check out the description. Voltage 3.5. Is that actually less than? Okay, for some reason DDR4 takes up less volts than the yeah, it actually takes up less volts because the other one takes up 1.50 volts, takes 1.35 volts, according to my math. So cast latency is 15. I already said that. Capacity is 16 gigabytes. Not even that bad. That's actually pretty good. That's all you're gonna really need for a good while, as far as gaming wise goes and rendering speeds and all that. I feel like my voice is like I think it'll be good. Let's go to the final and last thing. This is my favorite RAM, actually, one of my favorite RAM sticks. So let's get on. I might actually do a bonus RAM in here. So let's get on to the next thing on this list. I saved the best for last, and this is the RAM that I would get if I really could. So Corsair Vengeance Pro 16 gigabytes 2-byte, or it's a kit, 2400 megahertz, DDR3. Yes, it is DDR3, but let me tell you why I like it. To be honest, I like the design a lot, but spec wise, this thing isn't even in stock. See, that's how popular it is. It's not even in stock. So density 16 gigabytes 2x8, speed 2400 megahertz, test latency 11, 13, 13, 13, 31, voltage 1.65, format it's DIMM, 240 pin Intel XP MP 1.3. Now this would be perfect for my build, like not even kidding, like since this supports it so well. Actually, my motherboard actually has a recommended page on the website that I checked out meanwhile I was making the build, or seeing all the parts of the build, and it showed me all the things, and this was in the top 10 of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's just do something extra. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. This is Lawrence from Tech Country, and keep watching.